Hi everybody, I am Luis and here I am back again at Au Pair Mama with another video to the au pair community. So this time the video is a little bit different due to technical problems, but just last week I had a chat with Julie regarding my questions and the questions that I've received from my friends about taxes. So it's important information for you guys who are au pairs or have been au pairs. Pay close attention, leave your like, your comments below, and I hope you make a good use of the content in this video. All right?
Everybody needs to file and pay their taxes. Whether you got here in January of 2020 or December of 2020, any income that you made, you will have to pay taxes on. This is different than years past. Actually, 2019 was the first year that every au pair had to start paying, and it's been really fun ever since then. But you will pay a percentage on everything that you make. The form is also different this year too. It used to be the 1040 Easy NR, but now it's just the 1040 NR. So it's a little bit longer, but not any. I mean, all tax forms are confusing, whether you're a citizen or a non-citizen. It's especially confusing for a non-native English speaker because the language is a little bit confusing for a native English speaker. So then you throw in some words that you're not quite familiar with, and it becomes a little bit more of a challenge. So we'll talk a little bit about some things that you can do to help with that. But the form, again, is the 1040 NR. They're free to download. The instructions come with them, and it's not terribly difficult, actually. But like I said, I understand it. You know, you hear taxes and it brings up all these emotions of stress and confusion and worry and expensive and all of these different things. But it's just getting it done, you know, sitting down and actually doing it.
Okay.
Something I do want to address, and Luis can jump in and either poo-poo this or whatever. There is a company called Velotax, Velotax, or Velotaxes. I'm not exactly sure of the company name, that is offering for a flat fee to do your taxes for you and get you a refund. This is illegal. Okay, the IRS has been notified about this. It's not just for au pairs either, but with au pairs, you receive a stipend, which is worded that way because it's not an income and it is not a wage. It is a stipend. Incomes and wages have taxes taken out for them. For all of your community services, you know, firefighters, schools, roads, things like that, that's what our taxes go to when they take it out of our paychecks. Citizens. You receive a stipend, nothing is taken out of your taxes, or I'm sorry, nothing is taken out for taxes, so you then get nothing in return for that. You are not owed a refund because you don't pay into the system, therefore you get nothing back from the system. So this person who is charging au pairs anywhere from, I've heard anywhere from $50 to $200, if it does come back on you, it's on you. It's not on the tax preparer. They will come and assess fees and penalties on you because you're the person and you sign the papers, and that's all there is to it. So please, please, please don't fall for this. Please don't put yourself in any risk or danger, not danger, but just, and that's, you know, I realize that it's an unpopular opinion for me to tell you not to try to get money back. I get it. Trust me, I don't get money back, so.
One of my questions is, I am completely unaware of taxes. I've recently gotten to America. Who do I go for help? Like, is there somebody who is responsible to instruct me? Do I have to do the process by myself? Can I count on my LCC? Can I count on somebody in my agency? Who do I go for help if I have no idea of how to fill them whatsoever?
That's a really good question because, like I said, it's hard enough. The tax forms are hard enough to understand in the English language. Then you throw another language in there where English is your second language, and it's a little more intimidating. I definitely think ask your agency if they have any guidance. I know that Cultural Care does. They have samples and, but every tax form, every single tax form, the one I fill out, the one you fill out, the one everybody fills out, comes with instructions. And it will literally say, line 1, name. This is their name on your birth certificate. It's very, very precise. It's very, very, it goes into great detail. And then it's like, line 36, monies received. So it's like, okay, this is how much I have received. You will, some of them might say from your W-2. You do not get a W-2, which is a statement provided by your employer with your income and taxes taken out, both of which you don't get. So there's no W-2 received by people who get a stipend. So it will just be income that you earned. Now that is done by however many weeks you are here from your arrival to December 31st, 2020, times $197.95. That's the minimum stipend. If you get whatever your stipend is, I know some people get paid a higher stipend. Okay, that whatever you get paid weekly times how many weeks you've been here. Like I said, it's very, very explicit, detailed on the form what number you should put where, and then get down to here, and then minus this, minus that, and here's your refund. And I always want to see a number on that line, and I never do. So, but ask your agency for documents if they have any kind of samples or anything like that. Your LCC, at least with Cultural Care, is not authorized to help you legally. I'm not a CPA. I know that some LCCs might be, but this is something that we can get in trouble for. We can be held liable for, because if we make a mistake, they're going to come after me, not you. Another option is to ask your host family for help. I mean, they can, read, and they may be able to help explain some of the words and help you fill it out. Like I said, it's a really easy form. There's really not too much information that goes on it. It's just a matter of sitting down and actually doing it. And again, it does seem intimidating and really frightening, but it's really not that hard.
All right, so my last question is, because of COVID, I know that the date to file your taxes has gotten postponed to
May 17th.
May 17th.
So the government gave us an extra month. This means that you have to pay by that date. So if you're paying online, you have to pay by that date. If you are writing a check or whatever other option that has to be mailed, the forms that you send in and or the payment that you're sending with those forms have got to be postmarked by May 17th. Fun stuff. Yay, taxes.
Does that date apply to people who are also
overseas
not in
too?
America
Yep,
anymore?
absolutely. Yeah. Yes, it does. So it has to be postmarked by May 17th, no matter what country you're in. So
okay.
Yep.
Just one last question. In case I've filed my taxes and something went wrong or something went completely right, like everything is fine, do I get notified by it?
Nope.
Is there any ways I will find out whether I successfully filed my taxes?
If no one contacts you, you did it right. But this is a really good question because it brings up, again, scams.
Okay.
A lot of times, and this happened before taxes, before tax season, is people were getting phone calls from the IRS that their social security number has a warrant, or, all of these horrifying things. So important to know, the IRS will never call you, ever. Look at that tax form. Where's your phone number? It's not on it. The IRS will never call you. If there's an issue with your taxes, they will send you a letter, okay? A lot of au pairs last year were getting letters about them not paying, and they were like, wait a minute, I know I paid. So all you need to do is sit on the phone for a couple of hours. You have to call the IRS and get it straightened out. And they're not easy people to get in touch with, ever. whether it's tax season or not. But it is just a phone call that will generally take some time to get a hold of somebody to get it straightened out. Make sure you have your receipt. That's another thing. Make copies of everything you mail, all of the forms that you mail to I think it's Texas or Charlotte North Carolina. For some reason, I can't remember. Keep copies of that and keep copies of your receipt when you pay them.
So this is it, my fellow friends, au pairs. If you still have any questions about it, leave them on the comments below, or just go after us on Instagram, which is @aupairmama, or Facebook as well, which is facebook.com/aupairmama. And we'll be glad to help you guys out. All right? Peace.